Hello, everybody. Craig Birnbach here, and welcome to another edition of Birnbach's Always Right. And usually here, I'm going to tell you what's right and what's wrong about a certain issue. But today, something a little different. I'm going to talk about why we might all be wrong about something we're pretty convinced we're right about. And that's the popularity of the NFL. You and I right now and everybody out there pretty much will agree that the NFL seems bulletproof. Doesn't matter that Ray Rice is arrested and charged with domestic violence. Doesn't matter that Adrian Peterson has child abuse charges, Hardy, DUIs, Bountygate. No matter how badly the NFL messes up Monday through Friday, come Sunday, Monday, and even Thursday nights, we're going to watch. Seems like they're bulletproof, but that might not last forever. And what got me thinking about this was somebody was telling me about a father and son who watch football together every Sunday. His kid's like 7 or 8 years old. But last week he decided, no, my kid's not watching football because I don't want to sit there and have to talk to him about domestic violence, child abuse. It's not right. That's all they're showing even during the games. So that kid no longer is watching NFL football. And he might not be the only one. Because right now, when you think about it, so many kids are hearing how bad the NFL is, how bad these players are, how they're not role models, and don't look up to them. But that's not the only thing that's going on. Let's not forget the big problem with head injuries, lawsuits against the NFL, all these tests showing that if you play football, you are at risk for serious head injuries and then serious health risks later. And parents, they're listening because kids, they're not playing the sport like you and I used to. Look at these numbers. USA Football said that youth and high school tackle football participation has dropped 8%, 3.2 million to 2.6 million players since 2007. Pop Warner, biggest youth football organization in the country, says their numbers have dropped 9.5% from 2010 to 2012. That's before all these huge, big blows to the NFL. That means kids are no longer playing. And if they're not watching and they're not playing, what's going to happen when they're adults? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know this. We've got a little bit of a precedent to look at. You know, baseball used to be the king, right? America's pastime. Everyone watched. But we had some big steroid scandals, and suddenly kids weren't playing baseball at the same rate. And now, if you look it up, the average age for a viewer of Major League Baseball is 53 years old. The Utes, the youngins, they're not watching. And baseball, well, it's hurt them. They're not the king anymore. The NFL is king, but they might not be forever. It's something that you and I need to look at, and the NFL certainly needs to look at. How do I know that? That's simple. Birnbach's always right.